some No Man's Sky going on, and I'm going to blah, and here we go. There's my dude. And wow, see? Look at that ship. What is that? Oh, that's just somebody's ship. That's a big ass ship. But too bad it doesn't tell you what it is. It's just it's a hauler. But I kind of looking for a hauler. I wouldn't mind one. So, is there a trade terminal here? I don't think that there is. Okay, let's go to a space station and check out a trade terminal. No Man's Sky! No, okay, yeah, this is not Dark Souls. I like this too, so I'm just gonna hang on. I'm just gonna take this off here. Now I have. Now I'm tuned into my my chat. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna go to the scrap dealer. Cool. Oh yeah, he's already there. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna tune into the trade module, and we'll see what's expensive. And we could do is we'll then with my refiner. No, it's the other side. Sorry, guys. With my refiner, I'm gonna replicate materials to sell. Then I can get some units and buy a ship. I wouldn't mind buying a ship with some more. And also too, I wouldn't mind checking this out. So this is not my multi-tool, but so I think I could dismantle this. But yeah, you can. You don't need this too much. I don't like. I just don't know exactly what to do with the tech. You know what I mean? Oh, there's my construction research unit. Okay, so I'm gonna have to kick that up too, as well. Anyway, let's focus. Focus. So many things in this game. Okay, just turn this up a little bit, guys. I got different levels and things with. All right. So if I want to buy something, the per unit price, where's that? But it would have to be some type of mineral or something. Like chlorine. So how do you make chlorine? And cobalt is 260. Oxygen, so sodium too. Oh, it's only 54. Chlorine, phosphorus, and gold. But I think there's something that you can do with. Well, chlorine is really big. It's really big. So if I get chlorine and maybe. Alright, what I can do is I could buy a little bit of chlorine. Let's just buy what we can, and I'll replicate it. So I don't know if I can get chlorine down there. I only have 28,000 units anyway, so it's not much. So I think with this many, I could do a lot. I don't know why it lets me go over. Okay. Okay, so that's good. So I got some chlorine. That's rather expensive. And maybe I could replicate it. I'm not sure. So let's go. No, there's a terminal. Where's the travel? Where's the Doctor Who circle? There it is. Okay, let's go back to the base and we'll muck around at the base. Oops, wrong button. Let's go muck around. Oh, wow. There's so many things that I found here. That's really cool, all these things, eh? No, anyway, okay, so these are... this is amazing. Alright, so... let's warp to my first base. Let's Doctor Who there. Today we'll focus on trying to get some units. Take this microphone off so I don't have to keep on hitting it. Right. Doctor Who. Ooh. Is it time for tea, Doctor? Is it time for tea? It's cool how you warp. I like it. Takes a little time though, but that's okay. I'm used to long times. All right, so I got a couple buildings here. I know that. Where's my dudes? Are my dudes here? Yeah, they are. Do seize it. The overseers talk sense, as they always do. There's little reason to wait here when there is so much to do out there in the world. He's telling me to hurry up. To the working together, traveler, this is the way of the Korvax. The scientists are quite a contrast to the slightly unsettling Gek already at home within my base. They see the world with such a straightforward excitement. Their enthusiasm is infectious. Okay, my construction unit. Analysis unit online. Indicate desired research path. But I know that Oh, there it is. Okay, there's all the stuff here. Like, do I use the medium refiner? Should I make it? I need 5 dihydrogen jellies. Oh my gosh. So I have to get my refiner. Let's bring it inside. Okay, we'll build... I think I could just do it here, right? I could just get it from here. Where is it now? No. Just build it. Hmm. Alright, we got a little bit of work to do.
Technology recharge.
It's only going to make 1. Alright, so I got to get some dihydrogen crystal. I think there's a lotso here. Yeah, there we go.
Protection falling.
What is this? Hmm. Collecting dihydrogen. Like, do I have enough now to make 5? I don't know. There's a ton of dihydrogen in this world. Not bad. Not bad at all. I wonder, it's probably really common. Alright, let's see if that's enough.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
So I just made 1. So I gotta make 5. So Okay, 1 of 10. So I'm gonna keep doing that. It's gonna take a little while, isn't it? But I think what you could do too is you could get the dihydrogen jelly, put it into the input of the refiner, and you get more dihydrogen. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So I'm making dihydrogen. I need like 5. So it's gonna get there. I'm just gonna wait till it hits 5, and then that's enough. I'm gonna make. That's enough to make. So I don't think I gotta build anything else right now. Can you move this computer? No, you can't. It's just out in the open here. Meantime, try to erase this. Where's my build menu here?
Thermal protection falling.
What the heck? Where's where is that that menu? The build menu. Okay, so there we go. Got it. Nice. So I got this thing powering that and the building. That's cool.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Okay, now I understand how that's working. Oh, I made 3, so I got 2 more to make. It's taking a little while. But to make the hydrogen jelly, you gotta make a lot. Like, you gotta... I think I might make a whole bunch once I get my 3, and I'll just keep this going, maybe. I'm not sure. So I can make the... I can make the refiner and see what I can do with that sodium. You know, I think that if I get sodium and I add that with oxygen, I think I'm going to get a whole lot more sodium out of it, like maybe 6 times or 2 times or 3 times, and I can keep on recycling it. Maybe I should just build 2 of them. So yeah, maybe what I'll do is I'll just keep this going. Here. Oh, there's no more fuel. Looks like I gotta get carbon. Put it in there.
Technology recharge.
There we go. And with the refiner that I intend on building, it doesn't need fuel. Like, it magically works without it. Well, once it's doing that, let's see what I could do with this computer. Maybe I could do something with it. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see if I could build a... I thought I had a landing pad that I could build. No, I was wrong. Let's see where I'm at here.
Temperature levels stabilizing. Technology recharge.
Keep making that. I probably need it for fuel anyway, so now let's get the medium refiner out. And we'll put it in here and we'll no, I can't put it in here. Maybe I'll build another. I'll build something else here. Make it my refining room. Okay. I wonder now if I can.
Thermal protection falling.
I need pure ferrite for it. Okay, in that case, I'll just put it in. I'll put it in here for now. I don't want to waste any of my stuff. Let's put it in here because there's nothing in here anyway. So. Okay, that's good enough for now. That other one's going, so medium refiner, guys. That's pretty big. It's pretty big. So it's not. It's kind of glitched out there. Oh, maybe because it's in this room. Yeah, it is because it's in the room. That's kind of crappy. Anyway, whatever. Okay. So if I get this chlorine... Oh, I get salt. What if I add oxygen to it? There. So it's 1 to 6, right? So from 33, I should be able to process 220. So let's try it. So you see, you could just keep going with this. As long as you got oxygen to supply it. Okay. So now it's 1300, you see? So I just keep going. It's going to take longer to do that. But it's only a minute. Now I already made a lot of money, right? So... and of course, if I get a couple of these going, right? So I need to process one more. Oh, I need some more dihydrogen to keep it going. Just a little bit more to get 5 more. Oop.
Protection falling.
Oh, big thing here. Did this respawn? Stuff respawn here? I guess it does, eh?
Technology recharge.
Might as well collect as much as I can.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
I'm doing this to build another one.
Technology recharge.
So let that go. That should be shortly. It should I'm gonna also keep it going too because it also looks like I have to get some oxygen as well. Yeah, because I need oxygen. All right, let's get some oxygen.
Thermal protection falling.
Not that much oxygen out here. Always need carbon.
Tubes received. That's okay there. Yes, I'm just trying to. I'm trying to make this bigger, but oh, yeah. Oh. Switch. Thermal protection falling.
Okay. 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 Here, go for some walls. conforms to universal building standards, ensures maximum capacity with other preprep structures, allows quick assembly, custom shelter layouts. Timber angled door. I don't need the door. Okay, and then this one has to be a door. Okay, and then unless... Alright, cool. Yeah, build up some. Oh, let me just get inside real quick. See what these are doing. Probably make 2 more, which is probably all it needs, yeah. But the issue of having oxygen is also a thing. But let me bolster up this area here at the front. Mine, create. Okay. It's just because I don't have any oxygen left. Okay. This. Okay. This thing's still clicking away. It's almost done. Just sort of hang for it. It's kind of cool, right, this game. So I also made a bunch of dihydrogen jelly too because you use it for fuel, right? So I was also thinking too, hang on. Going to create, I wonder, Yeah. Collect silos and pipelines to allow collection from more convenient sites. Oh, I thought I had an oxygen extractor. Yeah, oxygen harvester. And some metal plating. Okay, so I could go buy some life support jelly, but I think we can make it. Yeah, what do I need for this? Yeah, see, dihydrogen jelly and some carbon. So let's go get some carbon. And we'll build this thing and see if I could extract it. I know that I don't have... oh, carbon's just everywhere. I'll go to this tree line here. Oops. I think I just need 20. I'll take some ferrite dust as well. Let that cool off. I'll take ferrite dust any day. Ooh, there's a nice chunk of ferrite dust there too. No, I'm probably going a little bit crazy, but that's okay. You spend a few minutes. You spend a few minutes farming. It's not a big deal. Hey Olivia, how you doing today? Gonna hydrate, baby? I'm trying to make a little bit of coin today. Oh yeah, I was gonna build a an oxygen extractor. Let me just build up this. Now, I don't know if I build it here. Yeah, life support gel, 2 life support gels. Okay, so craft life support gels here. I need how many of those? Is it 2? Okay, was it 2? And then I just needed some like 5 metal plates. I'll just build 5. Okay, let's see how this thing works. This extractor thing. Oh, I need 1 more life support gel. Okay, so let's build this thing and see how it works. I know that I don't have hotspots for it. The autonomous atmospheric extractor. This device can be left to collect the purified oxygen from the air. User must monitor fuel levels to ensure continual operation. The resulting gas is compressed and processed, ready for use in all standard life form systems. Well, let's see. If it's crap, I'll just disassemble it, because I think you get... No, I think you have to put it outside. Yeah. So let's just put it... We'll put it by... I don't know where we're going to put it. We'll just put it right here. Because I need oxygen to do this, so... It's kind of slow, but that's okay. So maybe what we can do is also make another refiner if I can. What do I need? Oh, I need 100 magnetized ferrite, which I think I could make with this. So I'll just take this with me. Okay, and where's the ferrite? It's pure ferrite goes to magnetized ferrite, right? Okay, and just oh, there's only 3. So I have to get ferrite. Let me just get regular ferrite. I know I collected a bunch. There we go. Ferrite dust to pure ferrite, and then from pure ferrite to, let's see if oxygen does anything to it. Oh, you get rusted metal. Forget it, forget it. Alright. And begin. That's it. How come it just doesn't keep going? Yeah, that's better. Maybe I'll keep some, right? Because I need 100, right? Was that what it was? But we'll see what... I'll just process a bunch of this. Maybe I'll process like half of it. So it was 100. I had 37, so that's pretty good. That's pretty quick too. I think that should be enough to build another one of these refiners. Bonus. Okay, so looks like a Dalek. Doctor! Everything reminds me of Doctor Who this game. Alright, so once we get this going, it's gonna be pretty cool. So I'm looking for oxygen. And maybe. Oh. Thanks, Lincoln. Will do, my friend. I didn't hear the notice. To how much fuel? This isn't really efficient, but anything in here that I had? No. Okay. Just a little crappy refiner. Alright. So back to this again. We're going to put some oxygen in here. And we'll get our chlorine that we were making. And we'll crunch it. And we'll make more chlorine. The reason why I'm making chlorine is because in the... what do you call it? In the space station, it's the like one of the most expensive things that I could sell them. Here anyway, and I could sell twice. So I think I know how to do that, but I don't know. So I ran out of oxygen, and maybe we could just search for some. Might have to go to a different part of the planet. A lot of dihydrogen, but let's see if we can find a pocket of it. It's not showing me too much, but I think we'll just go further away. A bit too low. It's, I guess in a ship it shows me buildings and stuff, but it doesn't really. Oh, check out the unknown building. No, there's drones there. No, thank you. I don't want to deal with drones. But what is that? It's a cool mountain. It looks like a good place for me to farm for my stuff. As good as any. Let's land. Let's see what we got out here. Not too much oxygen. Some oxygen. You just get these little tidbits in this planet. I know there's stuff that we could look up in there too, but we'll just stay focused. We need a lot of this stuff. A rich installation of the stuff. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. Of course. What do I need to fuel? A fuel cell. And how do I make this fuel cell again? To get some uranium. Where's the fuel cell? Okay, here we go. It's the hydrogen and a metal plate. Oh, okay. So it's just a metal plate. Beautiful. There we go. Oh, I'll check my posture too there, Lincoln. Sorry, man. Just so focused on this game. That's really, really cool. I really enjoy doing stuff like this. I just have to find my base. Is that my base? Oops. No, I don't want to do that. Can I? I just wasted some fuel too, gosh darn. Yeah, I know. Yeah, my crappy little base. Where's my oxygen extractor? You see it anywhere? Did it get stolen? What was that shiny that I saw out there? Okay, it just hasn't popped in. I thought it was going.
Technology recharge.
I must have forgot to refuel the thing. Nice. You know, I'm just longing for some oxygen. Yeah, this place kind of sucks for oxygen, and that's kind of like the one that I really need to do this, so maybe I'll take this with me. This this chlorine. So how much do I have of this chlorine? No, I don't need the salt really. That can go. So I have 1700 chlorine and only 33 oxygen. Like, I'm trying to make as much as I can. It's kind of slow and crappy. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is maybe sell some chlorine to buy oxygen. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Let's go and get some oxygen. Go buy some. Unless there's a planet that has oxygen in it, so let's go up there and scan the planets. And if it's on the list, there should be plentiful, right? So let's get off planet. Okay. Nice. Anyway, sorry. I enjoy it. This is like asteroids. Anyway. What are we doing here? What is that? Oh. No, I'm just gonna myself a little ways from the planets. So selenium, copper, phosphorus, sodium. Copper, uranium, salt. Suns are cool. Copper. So there's no oxygen anywhere nearby here, right? Like how many planets are here in the solar system? So there's an unknown planet that might have oxygen. Where's the other dude? It's a paradise planet. There must be oxygen there. Let's go check it out. I'll redeem hydrate there, Lincoln. Thank you, sir. It's quite a ways away, this planet, though. That's far. That was far. Oh my gosh. All this for oxygen. Cool planet, I'll tell you that much. Nothing for oxygen though. Well, they have a. Nice. What is that? I'll take a battery. So now that I'm actually looking, oxygen's not the greatest thing here either.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, this kind of planet, even though it's cool, doesn't help me for my endeavor. I think I'll just go back to the station and buy, see if it's worth it. Like, I don't even know if it's worth it, honestly. All right, let's get out of here. Now I see all the planets.
Hostile scan detected. Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Anybody else? Okay, so that was coming off of this planet. So there's this copper there. Yeah, so let's just go back to the station. Let's go to the space station, ladies and gentlemen. This solar system does not have any oxygen in it, so it's not really probably a really good place to farm at all. But yeah, we'll just do this, just testing things out, I know I'm harvesting, but the harvester that for oxygen that I have is kind of like, yeesh, you know. I'm sure that there's a way to collect oxygen in a good way. Takes a little while to get to the space station, but that other planet was far out there. I didn't realize you get attacked if you have a lot of chlorine on you. Almost there. Alright, let's go check out what's going on here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do too, guys? I forgot to change the game. Change the category. There we go. So much stuff to know. Alright, let's get out. And yeah, let's go over here. Where the heck is the thingamajigger? There it is. The trade terminal, sorry. So I can get quite a bit here actually for what I have. Let's see how much I can buy. Kind of piddly. Well, it's not bad, but it's not great. Let's just buy it. Oh, I did it. Gosh darn it. You can do max and mins, but if you want to do specific numbers, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt. The buttocks. Okay, now if I sell all that sodium... No, what does I have? Chlorine. I had chlorine. Look at that. That's a lot of money already, right? That's quite a lot. But I don't want to sell it to them because I don't want to wreck their economy. Because then if you give them too much all at once, But then you could buy back. You buy it back after because you want to crash the economy to do it. So, on the other hand, I could sell it, buy a ton of. I could buy all their oxygen as well. But we'll make do with what we have. I don't want to quite do it yet. Okay, cool beans, and let's go to base. Gonna make pulse engine fuel soon. I think that's just Tyrillium or something like that. It's not much. See if I could muster up any oxygen here.
Thermal protection falling.
Not a one. Oh, I get 225. That's not too bad.
Technology recharge.
It just takes a little while. Let's get back to it. That's so cool. I just run out of oxygen like crazy. I know I gotta do the cadmium drive. I know. I'm gonna run out of oxygen again, but I made a whole bunch more. Nice. So I just made a whole buttload more. Put it over here and just keep it in my suit, I guess. Right. I didn't realize that getting oxygen was going to be so difficult. I have to somehow get a supply. And this is not the planet for it. What I could do is I'll put a little bit of carbon here and we'll dart.
Technology recharge.
Space stations. I think it was at some type of space station. I don't know where it was. I think it must have been here. Let's go. We'll see how this this area, maybe the planets there have better like oxygen, right? We'll see. We'll see. Hang on, guys. I'm just gonna go pee pee. I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, that wasn't too bad, eh? So, what am I doing here? You know what? Let's go to the ship, but let's see. Yeah, I don't have any more units right now. Let's go to the ship. Now we'll scan the planets out there to see if there's anything that says oxygen. No, I don't. That's the second time that that's happened to me. Can I get away from there a little bit? Okay, there's another, where's the other planet? There's another planet there. Is there nothing that says oxygen here? Gosh. Well, how do you find this stuff here? Is that the same planet? Yeah. What's this thing here? It's okay. What's this? They all have high. No, I'm not a fan. Oops. We'll check like another system or something. We'll go. We'll use the. you see spaceships here? We'll go to a whole other system and see. We'll go searching around a little bit. I don't know really how it works, so... what's other bases mean? Let's try this one. Let this warp. Oh, there was a description there. Missed it. Doctor Who. Ooh, wee. Sorry, I can't help myself when I see this graphic. I bet you the developers were Doctor Who fans. Can't be a coincidence. Let's check out the planets here. I guess maybe a planet doesn't say, you know, it doesn't actually specifically say oxygen. I have to figure this out. Like where there's sodium, maybe? But I think I checked them all out, right? Oh, no, there's unknown planets here. No, how they're just not mapped. Let's check out this moon. I think I'm gonna need fuel. Yeah, launch fuel, of course. I'm gonna need it. I don't know if I could even make any right now. No, I just need a metal plate. Let's get a metal plate going.
Product constructed. Product constructed. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
I have to use my hyper for a while. So that is okay. Right, I could just break this down. That's good. Hey, good guy, how you doing, man? Some antimatter and another wiring loom for this. I heard this is really, really good. So that's not bad. And here, I got. Well, just I need oxygen. I don't have any. What's this? Increase the stability of the exosuit jetpack tanks and underneath pumps. Follow the user button and sprint.
Technology installed.
Alright, cool beans. So, really. Like, I have a feeling that they're supposed to be together. So I'm just gonna move this over here. Okay, I'm just gonna break this down. Oh, I want to. Oh, okay, I can't dismantle it. I think you kind of got to do that. Pretty sure. Something like that, anyway. But I need oxygen for the other thing. Life support. I think I've already done this, haven't I? I already done that one. Oh, it's just a better one? Okay, it's probably like a little bit better. It's got like a better capacity, but I think I upgraded the jetpack. I think that's what I just did. I'm not sure. I would like this. We'll do this later. Maybe just buy the stuff after and make some coin. I'll have to I'm gonna leave it right now. I just don't know what to do with this because I can't move this one. I don't want to dismantle this. You know what I mean? So I have to wait till I get some more slots for this, I think. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that.
Warning. Threat detected.
No, not again. These guys all the time. There we go, run away. Let's check out the moon. This game's awesome for this. Like, you just go check stuff out and see what's going on. We'll check out the moon. This moon.
Warning. Threat detected.
And heck, you know, you never know. There might be oxygen here. Or not. A lot of dihydrogen. There's zero oxygen here, man. Let's get out of here.
Warning. Threat detected.
If it was right here, might as well just check this planet out too real quick. I think it has to say oxygen when you scan the planet.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Just land and do a quick scan. I know I seen oxygen.
Units received. Thermal protection falling.
It's so little, like it's not even worth going. You can get it up all the way up there. Forget it. I never really thought that oxygen would be such a big deal. You know? Like to gather anyway. heck out of here. I got no oxygen at all.
Hostile scan detected.
These guys with the hostile scans.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Cool. Anybody else? Oh yes, he's there. Can we stop now with this nonsense? Please? God. You're the nuisance. I thought I got that planet. Maybe I didn't map all of it. Yeah, I think I kind of perused all the planets, right? All right. I'm trying to be too particular. Let's just sell what we have. At least we get some units, and then we continue on trying to make more. I'll just buy oxygen after. I don't have an economy scanner, so I'm not going to be completely efficient at doing this, but it's a start. What I'll do is I'll sell some of it. So let's sell. And we will sell our chlorine. Well, most of it. Why don't we do that? So what I'll do is I'll sell 1 million worth, and then we'll buy more chlorine and more chlorine and more what do you call it? Oxygen with the money. We'll just kind of try to kind of get it going as much as we can. So I'll keep like a bit with me, you know what I mean? Keep several hundred maybe. Now what I'll do is I'll buy up the oxygen and buy up chlorine as much as I can, because it would be cheaper, right? There we go. So I have quite a bit to do, so I'm gonna sell them. Boom. Buy. Oh, I say I don't have any oxygen here. So we got a good amount of units now. So let's go back to where the other place was, where we were before, where our base was, that space station. I don't want to go to my base, but what was the oh. Yeah, I was here. No, I wasn't. Symbols mean anything here? I'll just go back to my base. Then I'll make my way up to that space station to get the oxygen. Plus, to go check out the base. Cool. So what I'm trying to do, guys, is I'm trying to produce chlorine for cash. If I had the resources, if I had oxygen, if I had a lot of it, I would be in the millions right now when it comes to cost of like units, because I barely kind of just did a little bit and I made 1 million units. It was pretty good. So I was feeling that I needed units because I want to buy a ship, you know, also upgrade my stuff, and you know, nanites and all that could come later. But it seems like getting salvage data is really easy, and you can get a lot of it. You could buy most of the stuff if you just farm for like an hour, you know, to get buried data. And the nanites are just accumulated as you play. You sort of could collect them, but there's a way of making them too, but I'm not there yet. Right now I'm just dabbling with making units. And I have a little oxygen maker here, but it doesn't make that much oxygen. Just put a little bit more carbon into it.
Technology recharging.
Right, now I left this going and it disappeared, this stuff, so I don't know what happened there. Anyway, I think I have a lot of carbon, but I'm not sure. I have to do anything there. Let's just go to the ship. We'll go to the space station. And we'll buy oxygen. We'll just buy it. I'll buy as much as I can, how much they got. Because there's not that much here. We'll zoom on over there. And I'm pretty sure I had oxygen the last time, so. We'll see. Where's the store thingy? There it is. It's on this side. Okay, cool beans. All right, so. Oop. So how much is chlorine here? It's still expensive, so it's still good. It's still a good price. So I could sell all mine for still $500,000. So that makes sense, right? And it won't let me buy any gosh darn oxygen. It must be. It must be somehow. Oh. God, we gotta hunt for oxygen. You know what? I'm just gonna look it up, guys. This is the nature of the game. What are you gonna do? See how to find oxygen. And I'll just look it up real quick. It might be in planets, right? Oh, there's maybe in a cave. Yeah, so basically it's red planets. Okay, so that's cool. At least that's good to know. So you can harvest it from planets and stuff like that. But let's go see, and we could wait for some merchants from our ship. Maybe they'll come in and see if they might sell some oxygen. But it's geez, it's like it's like one of those things that you can't really find that well. Not really find, but like I think there's a thing about it because I guess you know that you could do this with the oxygen, so you know there's maybe kind of some type of glitch to it or whatever. Usually the ships come in here, right? I'm not by myself. The ships come here, right? Let's give it a minute. Not really all that busy of a place, is it? Hello, come on, merchants. Don't you guys want to do it? Oh, here comes some. "24 and 7. It's a starship. Let's see if he has anything. He has oxygen, so it's not too bad. So I get 1,300 for that much. So that might be good. So I'm just gonna buy them. Oh. All right, that's for just 50 grand. So I bought all his oxygen. There's another dude here, wasn't there? Yeah, dude. Oh, he just left. Other guy that left. They don't stay long. Cool. Another little starship. Little explorer. Dude. Oh, you got oxygen too. Yes. Okay, I'll buy some from you. I'm gonna buy this. All right. I don't even know if this is like really worth it. I'm not sure, so I might be making a complete ass of myself here, but so let's just try it again. Okay, I think I got enough. Right. Like, I'm not sure, but I keep on scanning. I keep on pushing the wrong button. Alright, let's go back to base here. Am I in the wrong ship? I'm in the wrong ship. Oh, that was my ship. I must be... Okay, that was just me. I was being a ding dong. Cool controls. Imagine being able just to jet around the solar system. Oh yeah. Cool stuff. My little base. Let us begin our processing. Like eventually I'll be able to fill these up, right? With a ton of stuff. It's kind of cool, right? It's like, oh my gosh, it's getting late, guys, for me. But, yeah. I don't know if I put these, like, if I put some, you know, in another one, will it work, you know? Maybe I'll just take some out of here. Okay, hang on. Just want to just do some experimenting with the... Let's just take some out. Okay, let's just experiment here. Maybe there's something that you can do with oxygen. Oh, it just makes carbon. Okay, never mind. Must use it all up here. Okay, I don't know how to... There we go. Let's see what our oxygen maker is doing. Probably nothing. I got no more carbon left. I guess I have been using a lot of it.
Free slots in suit inventory. Protection falling.
Carbon's kind of easy to get. It's like all over the place. And when I get like a better gun too, like it'll go even quicker actually. So this is the first one. I can't really even upgrade the thing because I don't have enough slots. You know, I don't know if that's gonna make any sense, but. This oxygen thing is kind of it's a little bit crap.
Technology recharging.
Let's see what's going there.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Yeah, look at all that. That's crazy balls. That's right. It's like watching paint dry, eh, guys? It's like watching paint dry. Let's go see if we can find some oxygen on this planet, because there is a little bit here and there. How come it's like my scan doesn't seem to work sometimes?
Free slots in suit inventory. No free slots.
Okay, okay, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. So there's probably some stuff I don't need, like this. And I don't really use this. I've never used this anymore. Use any of these. I'm sure some of the stuff, but I'm just gonna keep the stuff that this silica powder. That's just from me from the ground. That's nothing. Frost crystal. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. I think it's just money. You can just hand it in. I have technology going. I got some salvage data, ferrite, pure ferrite, ferrite dust, which I got a lot of. I think we're okay now. Got some ferrite dust. You know, in the future, we're not gonna have to, you know, farm like this. In hopefully the near future, but it's gonna be a little while. Like, there's seriously no... These boxes I already opened. I thought they respawn. Nada. Not a thing, guys. Not a thing. How long has this been going for? Quite a while, right?
Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling.
I wonder why there's a limit. Like, it only goes to so much, eh? And the raw materials kind of stopped. It's kind of weird. Not we got a motor in. I'm gonna just take some of this out, put it on my exosuit, so I can charge up my my life support.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Is it still going? It's so bad. But it's, I guess it's better than nothing, but it's almost not really worth it. You know. You go up there and just buy oxygen, right? Once you start pumping this out. But I know that maybe the returns and all that won't be the best, but so these things are cooking pretty good. But like I had 3,000 oxygen. It's gonna stop soon, probably. I don't know if it calculates like when the oxygen runs out and all that kind of stuff. It's really cool that you could do this. I guess this is one way of, you know, making a little bit of cash, I suppose. Well, units, excuse me. It's pretty cool. I can't believe how negligent like oxygen is, but I have to find a red planet, and I have to figure out how to do that. So I might as well get the stuff. I'm gonna take this down. I don't like this at all. So can I can't dismantle it? You know? I can only charge it. So I'll let it do its thing and then see if I could take it out. I wonder if I could do it now. How do you disassemble it? Oh, you can't.
Thermal protection falling.
There we go. Yeah, I don't like it. There we go. I'll get it all back. Alright, that's good. That kind of sucked. It really did. Alright, so a little bit of oxygen and chlorino. Exosuit. So I bought only a couple hundred. And
No free slots in suit inventory.
gosh. The slots in the suit industry. Oh, I got a ton. I made a ton of chlorine. That's really, 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 really good. And I'm just gonna get rid of this guy. And I'll keep the other chlorine to make more. Okay, that's way more than I didn't realize I made so much. So let's go. Fly around this planet for a little while. That is not a trading post. Oh, it doesn't show you elements or anything like that. There's a little bit of oxygen there. I was gonna land and have to refuel again. Might find a trading post just like this. Those are cool too, but you know, eventually, I think that once you upgrade like your equipment, you could scan for buildings and stuff like that, you know. But I think I'm just getting greedy. But maybe there's got to be a trading post in here somewhere. Just a facility. I guess you know, searching for the planet is not a good idea. Like searching a planet because it's mostly barren. What is this? What's that? Oh, that was my base. I wonder what that is. It's like a portal or something. I have to check it out. I will I will I'll update my what do I need again for this? A fuel cell. So I need
Product constructed. Product constructed. Technology recharge.
that's oxygen right there. Let's see what it gives me. Navigation data, nice.
Thermal protection falling.
Where'd the artifact go? Oh, it's right there. What is this? Exosuit upgrade module repair system to acquire. Critically damaged repair system service or upgrade project. If repaired, user will not be charged for any exosuit upgrades. Sodium nitrate. Okay. So I have to use a little bit. Okay, those are no problem. I need some 10 sodium nitrate, which I think I could probably get. And I gotta make some antimatter. But how do you make antimatter? Gather oxygen? Oh, crap. And ferrite dust. Okay. So, this is cool. Alright, this game just keeps going and going. So, this, I don't need the salt. So let's see if I can make this antimatter. Oh, antimatter housing. Okay, I just need to make the housing.
Product constructed. Temperature levels stabilizing.
Okay, and this needed some sodium nitrate. So let's get our portable refiner out. Oops. Okay, and get some carbon in there
Technology
and a little bit of sodium. And I need, what is it, 10 in total? So, oh, that's nothing.
inventory full.
Great. Okay, these I'm just gonna get rid of this. I actually have to get rid of this. I'm not sure what the Corvix cube and these things are, but I just don't. I shouldn't get rid of them. So let us. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna bring this back with me because I don't want to waste it. Okay, and I think I got everything. Oh, I have to make some nanotubes. I think 2, right?
Product constructed.
I just don't. This seems too good. I gotta give it a whirl.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
Oh, cool. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. I like it. Got another suit inventory slot. That's pretty freaking awesome. Just to find that, and it wasn't so bad to really get it going. Really. All right. Let's go to space. Oh. Hang on. Before I do that. Where's my nav data? How do you use it? I think it's just something I'm misunderstanding. I think it was those nav. I thought it was those things that you could use and then you could find stuff, you know, but maybe not. So let's go, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do with this, because I have 99 sodium, which I made, right? 9,090. I got a full stack of it. So let's go see what the space station has to offer for us. Now we're gonna sell it all. Crash the economy, right? And what I'll do is I'll sell them 99, and then I'll buy it back. And then I'll have 99 to continue to refine. I think that's what you do. Buy back all the oxygen and give it another roll, you know? Just keep doing this for a little while, and can make some cash. Some units. And then another time we'll try to find a ship after. And we'll see what we have to do to get a ship. Alright, so if you sell all the sodium that you got, or chlorine, sorry. So what's 1 unit? 1 unit is 612, so that's not too bad. So what I'm going to sell for, I'm selling, I guess, all of it. Yeah, I'll sell all of it, because then I think I could buy it, right? Then I could buy it here somewhere. No, I can't buy it. So I'll sell most of it, and I'll keep like a. I'll keep like a 500 or something. I think I'm going the wrong way. I'll sell 10,000 of it. I'm just gonna keep, you know, just a little bit of it. So it wasn't really that hard to make units, guys. It really wasn't. Okay. So that's pretty good. And now it seems like microprocessors. I think I need a couple of these. No, I don't need that many. Okay. Let's get a few of those. Metal plating, I don't have to buy. Sodium nitrate. No, okay, let's see what we could sell. Anything else that we could sell? Keeps on changing. Oh, I could buy it. Finally, okay, I got it now. Huh. Oh, a wiring loom too. I could use a couple of these too. Okay, and I'll buy all their oxygen. Let's see what kind of multi-tool we have, because we might be able to buy one now. No, these guys are the mission guys. I think the multi guys are on this side. Even a ship would be nice. Anyway, let's see what we can do with the multi-tool. See what this guy's got to offer. Oh, I need nanites. I don't have nanites right now. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. What about this? Oh, I get a new slot. Okay, so that's basically what the upgrade is. Oh, this is an A class, and so you get a little bit more for it. Yeah, it's like a lot more, and it also comes with a lot more. It's a 1.5 mil. All right. Well, can I move these over, I wonder? I guess you gotta buy it. Now, if I buy it, I think I'm just gonna exchange it. Like, it just has much more, right? Huh. It's a lot better. I have a lot more stuff with it. I think I'm just gonna exchange, because you can get up to 3 weapons, and this sort of weapon just wants to, it's just gonna replace this. But can I? Okay, let's just see what happens. I'll buy it. I need one hermetic seal. Okay. Alright, what else? What else is here? That I can make. Some nanotubes.
Technology installed.
Okay. I had that before. I don't know how to make glass. So let's make a few nanotubes. Let's make a few nanotubes. Oh, I have one. Let's make another one there. Okay. Multi-tool. Okay, I want this advanced. So let's see if the hermetic seal, how to make that. I think I probably have to. That's probably here. Yeah, hermetic seal.
Product constructed.
Okay, perfect. And I need to make another one of these. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Technology installed.
Okay, now I think that the mighty beam stuff has to be together. Like that. I better bring this one up there. I still need nanotubes. Don't I have nanotubes? Or I must have just used them. Okay.
Technology installed.
Beautiful. Okay, now I gotta make. Do I have the ability to make glass? Yeah, I do. Ah, frost crystals. That's what they are. Okay, let's see if I could buy some. What time is it? Oh gosh, it's getting late, guys, for me. Maybe not, eh? But I just got rid of some. But I needed like 40. I only had a few. No, it looks like it's something I probably have to farm. But oh, there's more. There's more oxygen here. I'm buying it, right? Yeah.
Product received.
So I have to figure out. I got to figure that out. But wow, yeah, it's really good stuff. I still got some more upgrading things to buy. I think I might be able to buy a slot too. From the Sukai. But maybe not. No, he doesn't have it here. I think this is all nanite stuff. All right. What the heck is this floating in the air? Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day. We did a lot of really cool things. I mean, we got really we just upgraded our multi-tool, and now I have advanced mining, I think, and the mining beam. I don't know if I have to upgrade this or it enables. So 15%. So advanced mining. So that allows me to to get things like pure ferrite that I could just mine now, and it's also 15% quicker. That's really cool. That's really cool. This one here. So I have to make some glass, but I need some frost or whatever. But let's see. Maybe these guys that are coming in here, that will come in here, and we'll take a look at them for a little bit. Oh my gosh, this is just a ship that I like. You know, it's a 44-7. That's pretty huge, right? I like it. It's a B class, however, but that's okay, really. But look at all those slots and stuff that you can carry in it. They'll show up again. I'm okay with it. I'll just buy his oxygen.
Product received.
Oh my god. Look at this thing. That's a huge amount. Oh, 63 million. Okay, wow. Yeah, that's expensive. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I see. You could bring stuff over to there, but it's pretty. Like it's out of my league, but it is something that I want. Like, look at all those slots and stuff, right? Cool though. There's another B class. It's pretty cool. Oh, he left. I'll check out a couple more. Another B class. There's the dude. Oh, it's still high, the price. Usually you can crash. I thought you would crash the market if you give them a ton. Okay. It's got more oxygen. I'll buy it.
Product received.
Oh yeah. Buy items. Yeah, I already bought that. I was wondering. Oh yeah, something frost crystal or whatever. Doesn't have any of that. Okay, all right, bud. Thank you very much, and everybody else, thank you very much. I think we are going to call it a day. I think I've been streaming for way too long. So there's another nice one here again. 43-7. It's a C class, however. But it's really cool. Anyway, this is so addicting, this game. I could play it all day. So I'm going to call it a day. Everybody, thank you very much for coming here, and I'll see what I can do for a raid. Okay. It's gonna turn it down. Okay. Now that we're a little bit quieted out, I have also make a phone call So, what do we got? What do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got out there that is streaming? Holy, we got a whole party going on, right? All right, guys, we go to Defiant because he's playing Dungeons and Dragons and it's really cool. So, you know, give him some love. He's the head of our Discord and he's pretty awesome. So, go say hi to him and say, "Hey, how's it going, Uchi?" All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you later, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll continue with this marvelous game. All right, guys, bye.